What is SysQuery Pro? Here, let me tell you about it. Simple tool with simple options. Add machines, query machines, process results. You always start by clicking the Add button. I have my screen split. You can see the computer I'm remotely connected to on the right. I'm going to add that into the text field. Click Add from Text box. And then click Run on Query Online Status. This returns me an IP address. It lets me know it's online, who's logged on. Another option is to add from a text file. Let me browse for a file real quick. Get a list of names. You see how they're all just single file in a line? Hit open, query, click run, and it pulls back the information from these machines. Oops, I added a machine twice. Let's highlight both just to show you. Then I can just easily right click, remove duplicate machines. This becomes real handy when you import several lists of thousands of machines that you want to query to see if they're online, and you can just remove all the duplicate. For those of you that opt for the enterprise license, I pull in all the 80 sites that are linked into SCCM, and you can pull either servers, no servers, or both. Here I'm pulling a few different sites. It's 819 computers doing a live query. Some are instantly detected that are offline. The rest, you'll notice the little magic donut fills up on the right side. I'll fast forward. Okay, while these are finished filling up, you'll notice on the right side there's a thread pool, available threads, active threads. If an active thread runs long after the thread pool is completed, that typically indicates that there's WMI issues on those machines. So I can go to these two machines, probably repair WMI or system file checker or something to resolve the issues. Okay, we're completed. We're going to sort by online just to notice we have a bunch of timed out machines. Those don't do us any good. So we will right click, remove offline machines, and then let's see what else we can do to these. Let's start by clicking on the Export to Excel button right here. Have an Excel pop up. And we can manipulate the data in here any way we'd like. Alright, back to the tool. We have a few buttons we haven't clicked on. If you have the enterprise version, you can add in your SCCM server SQL database location. You can click on the help button, it'll bring up this small help file. There's your license button. If you don't have a license code, you can add one if you purchase the license. Alright, let's remove all these machines. Go back to my test boxes and let's see what all these other query options are. Alright, let's be silly. Let's disable, stop, WinMGMT, which is also known as WMI. Currently it's running, but we send a disable and stop option to it. It shows the current status, but now we're going to start and set it back to automatic. It'll probably show disabled, yes. Now if we query it again, without changing the radio buttons at the bottom. Let's make sure it's started. Should say start automatic. There you go. Now we chose to type in our service alias, but I've also included a combo box, which if you Click on the down, delete that, and then click on the down arrow. This will list all the services that are on the machine that is currently running SysQuery Pro. If that service is running on the remote machines, this will return the results. Next is query file name details. I have an example in here. It's a config manager or computer management MSC. Gives you size, date modified, and version if you scroll to the right. Next is query registry key. Got H key local machine. I have an example in there. It pulls back the expanded string. Again, you can export this to Excel if it's a multi-line result. Next we have query WMI. This one's a little bit more complicated. I have the most common classes that I use in the top, but if you check the box that says show all the SimV2, then you can query additional items. Click on the class, click on the property, pulls it back, querying all these machines. Maybe you need to know about the processor. Click on that. The example value is pulling it back from the machine that you're running it on so you can see what the results will look like. And now you know the processors on all these machines. The last one, if you have Pro or Enterprise, you can execute custom scripts. I'll dedicate a video later on this, as most people will use the free version. And we have a few right-click options, such as explore the C drive. Or you can right-click open computer management, for example. There it goes. Or remotely restart. Like this is the machine on the right. Once I click this, it'll ask me, are you sure you want to remotely start? For this one, I have a verification. You can select all 5 and remotely restart. Shut down, log off, C drive, computer management. And they'll all pop up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't want to do this with 1,000 machines, but if you want to compare some and you have the bandwidth, why not? This isn't an option I choose that often, but it's there when I need it. Sometimes I have to compare 2 or 3 machines. It's a quick way to do it. Let me close all these. Let's go ahead and restart this computer on the right, just so you can see it. Right click, remote restart, yes, and you'll see it kick me off. Thanks for looking. See ya.